living in between our screens.
I do Bible theater. The reason I do Bible theater is because a lot of people don't understand the stories of the Bible. A lot of people don't understand why certain things, the story of Moses, they don't understand the power of God and the meaning. So for me, it's a fun way for people to get in tune with the word. Let me give you the story. There was a man named Moses, okay? And the story begins like this. The Pharaoh told all the Jews to unalive their sons, okay? If they had a son, they had to unalive them or throw them in the river, okay? Moses' mama put Moses in a basket in the river. So she followed what Pharaoh said. She threw the baby in the river in a basket. And one of Pharaoh's family members was by the river that day, okay? And by the river, she see this little basket and she hears a cuckoo. So she's like, is that a child? It must be one of the Jews. So she grabs the little basket and she sees a cute little baby Moses. Now, here's the thing. Moses was a Jew. Pharaoh said they gotta get cut. So she brought the baby into the palace. She brought the baby into the palace. And they raised Moses as if he was one of their own. There was a time where Moses saw the Egyptians hurting the Jews. Hurting the Jews. And Moses stood up for the Jews. Because he stood up for the Jews, he was canceled out of Pharaoh's family. He started to stand up for the Jews. He started to fight for the Jews. And he said, let my people go. And this is Moses' story. Pharaoh, you gotta let my people go. You gotta let my people go. You heard? We ain't gonna let nobody go up in her. You heard? You heard? Ain't nobody going nowhere. Y'all are done. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that, okay? Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. You think you could just go and take people's lives. You think you could just cancel the Jews? But my God. So I said, we finna be free. We finna be free. Jews, the Lord, the man above, done said, y'all gonna be set free. The man above done said, y'all gonna be set free. And I'm gonna do that. Hey, yo, Pharaoh, how about this? How about I show you that God has ordered me to tell you to let my people go. Now, in this part of the scene, Pharaoh's heart was hardened. So Moses comes to Pharaoh, showing that God is using him. Okay? But Pharaoh's heart was so hard that he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to listen. Okay? So he wasn't letting the people go. If your God is real and says for me to let your people go, I need proof of your God. I will turn this staff into a snake, and that will show you that God sent me to order you to let my people go. Okay? Any magician can do that. Magicians! Turn the rod into snakes. God, you told me that he wouldn't believe at first. How am I supposed to free my people? God, how am I supposed to free my people? The bush goes into fire. Moses. Oh, this is the bush. Moses, I am God. I told you Pharaoh's heart will be hardened. I told you that you will let the people go. We don't want to throw God to the side like that in real life. Don't ever throw God to the side like that. But God, I don't speak very well. How am I supposed to speak to Pharaoh? I don't speak very well, God. You sure you picked the right person to free the Jews? Me? I don't speak very well. For 3, 4, 5, 600 years, the Jews were enslaved. It's hard out here. It's hard out here. Oh God, it's hard out here. Moses goes to Pharaoh. Pharaoh, my people have been enslaved for years. You need to let my people go. Pharaoh like, and why should I let your people go? Why should I let your people go? You need to prove that God is saying, let your people go. How should I listen to your God? Yo, Pharaoh, this is the second time I done told you. This is the second time I done told you, let my people go. Don't you see the water? The water is blood. The water has turned into blood. Do you not see? My magicians can make the water turn into blood. Because Pharaoh's heart was hardened and would not let Moses' people go. He would not let the Jewish people go. Many plagues fell upon those people. Their animals were taken. They were getting sick. They were getting sores on their face. Moses goes, do you realize that my God, our God, is upset? All these plagues would never have happened if you would have let my people go. All right. I'm tired of my people losing everything. I'm tired of the sores on our face. I'm going to let your people go. And they're going to leave with gold and silver and animals and cattle and everything. But end the suffering. End the suffering. Moses goes to the slaves. You guys are free. Pharaoh finally let y'all free. Freedom! 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 Shackles on my feet so I could dance. I'm just gonna praise you. I'm just gonna praise you. Give me all that horse and spend all that money. I'm gonna praise you to the corners of my mind. I can't seem to find a reason to believe, but Moses broke us free. Moses came to God. Why would you choose me to free the people when I could barely speak? I'm not a speaker. I don't speak very well. Why would you choose me to free the people? And God basically said, He wouldn't choose us. In life, right? Some of us don't understand why we were chosen to break the generational chains in our family. We don't understand why we might have been chosen to break the addiction cycles in our family. We might have been chosen to break the poverty in our family. The toxic relationships, we may not understand that. By God speaking in that bush that was on fire but didn't disappear to Moses, He basically said, you do not need to know how to speak to free the people. You understand? In life, the point of that story is a couple of points, but one of the biggest points of that story is you don't need all the tools. You don't need all the skills. You don't need all the resources. You don't need all the money for God to use you. God used the sinners. He used the poor. He used the ones with anger issues. He used the small one to defeat a giant. He will use the one that people overlook. Resilient warrior, does this video resonate with you? Do you feel connected to this video? I want you to hit that like, comment, and share button. Subscribe to the community as we walk in purpose, full transformation, and unlock the potential to really grow in your faith and become the best you.
Break the chains, walk in peace, let fear fade.